Let's get started. Now, the Commission of Inquiry into the Ayawaso West Wuogon by-election violence continues its sittings today. Now, on Thursday, 3 key stakeholders appeared before the Commission to give their testimonies. First was the Minister of the Interior, A.W.W, who made some revelations about how he got much of his information from the media. One very important submission that he made was that the masked men were not deployed under any of the security agencies under his ministry. He also clarified, although, that they were using police-branded vehicles. The briefing that he had from the IGP indicates that the vehicles were not from the police service. Let's listen to him.
Mr. Chairman, because of my training as a lawyer, I'm careful about these things. But you would excuse me to say that I later got information that there was an officer of the national security had said that they were security operatives. So, Mr. Chairman, I do give this as evidence of the fact that it was said. I do not give it as proof of the contents. But I was told that somebody at the national security owned said they were members of the private security. And from what I saw, they were wearing T-shirts that had NSC. That is what I know.
Has it come to your notice that on the day these said masked armed men were in police vehicles?
It had come to my notice on the video that they were in a vehicle that had the police logo. That was one of the reasons why I forwarded the video to the IGP, and he denied that that was not a police vehicle in use by the police. And he in fact told me, Minister, our vehicles have GP. What is the GP number? It is not our vehicle. That again is the information I have from the IGP.
So if the commission understands you, you are denying that the vehicle that had the police logo actually do not belong to the Ghana police. Is that it?
From the information given me by the IGP, it does not belong to the Ghana Police Service.
You may answer this if you have the answer. Has the IGP subsequently conducted any investigation as to how or where these masked men got that vehicle from and how it came to bear the police logo?
The IGP has not expressly told me, except that having said that they are investigating the incident, I can only surmise that all those will be circumstances that will be investigated. Because certainly if those who were in the video were not police servicemen and were not under his operational control, it will be necessary for him in the course of the investigation by the CID to find out who did that. Because in the administrative report they said they went to the house and they went to the house, saw the people there, they provided security the house after the incident until late night, among others. So I can only surmise, I believe it's just beyond a guess that in the investigation they would take statements from all those concerned. That is my belief.
That was A.W.W. Now, the second to appear before the commission was the Minister for National Security, Albert Kandapa. Now, he sought the commission's permission to make an opening remark before he was examined by the commission's counsel, Eric Osei Mensah. Now, he noted that he was acting against advice to give his testimony in camera. During examination, he revealed some SWAT vehicles provided by the Ghana Police Service were used by the national security operatives. He, however, indicated the SWAT team did not go to Labawaleshi for by-election duties.
I want also to emphasize that all those who were in uniform are regular policemen and officers. that there was no member who belonged to the national security operatives who was in police uniform. The SWAT team at the National Security Headquarters has some vehicles allocated to them for their day-to-day use. Some of them come from the police and are painted in police colors. Some are not painted. They belong to the national security, but they are available for the SWAT team to use as and when necessary. We are also told that they had covered their faces. That is nothing new. So they have always been part of the SWAT team. From the way they operate, they take instructions from the police, and as I said, they are not allowed to hold weapons. If indeed somebody who is not a uniformed policeman and member of the SWAT team did use any weapon, that would go against the normal rules of engagement, and that should call for sanctions.
Mr. Kandapaa was followed by the Minister of State in charge of national security, Brian Achampong, who clarified that he at no point had said he deployed the masked men who allegedly caused mayhem during the by-election.
The intelligence they received suggests that some undesirable materials were being sent to a particular warehouse, and they had extensive details on that intelligence, and it included weapons, which they were concerned about.
And were they successful in retrieving these weapons? I mean, the SWAT team.
It is a question that I have asked them almost 1,000 times in the last 1 week. If they had intelligence and they had surveillance in the last 24 hours before the 31st, and they had moved, they had actually had a confirmation of that intelligence because they had gunshots coming from inside the house. Then just by the mere numbers of the people that they claim were there shouldn't have stopped them from going further to enter the property to ensure that the reason why they had been surveilling for 24 hours was complete. Apparently, when they fired the warning...
Yep, so those are the three witnesses who spoke yesterday.